kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start?
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
That's reeled in. It's Johnson.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Looking to scramble. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. The 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Here's the second down play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's running out of time here.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
After the second down incompletion, they have to convert here on third down and 8. Looking to pass. It's Green. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Motion now from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
It's a deep shot to the right.
And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
It's another deep shot.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep here.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas.
Set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. To the air, it's Green, bringing pressure.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack sets up a second down and very long. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Let's see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long.
Looking downfield. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window.
Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Longhorns line it up with first and goal. And he'll set up to throw.
Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
On the move now. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
So the offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, their lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Back to throw. It's Green. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
The defense has it. Off and running. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and it gets him a touchdown.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion.
29 Philly.
Makes a quick catch.
He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On the ground, it's Jordan. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the tailback's got it again.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Back to throw. It's Green. The pocket breaking down. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball.
And it's hauled in way downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. Way too much speed in that play.